welcome back to another episode of the Globe Talks with Traders. Today I'm delighted to welcome Anis Akl, founder and CEO of CrypPro. So let's just jump right into things, yeah? So can you tell us a bit about your background and how you got into the cryptosphere?
Yes, sure. So I've been in banking for a very long time in TradFi. I've done like 18 years of banking and for 15 years at Credit Suisse until 2017, something like that. Left banking, I was running different trading teams. I was on the trading side in banking, so I was running in the equity derivative space, different businesses. And in 2017, I decided I wanted to do something else. I moved out of banking, and pretty quickly I got interested into cryptos, playing around on my own, and I spent quite a bit of time thinking what I want to do next after like that long in banking. And I realized what I liked in my career was innovation, technology, trading, risk management. And pretty quickly I realized that in cryptocurrencies, it's all about innovation, technology, and trading and risk management. And it was the beginning. There were opportunities all over the place. For me, it was like an El Dorado of opportunities, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play around. So I started playing around slowly, cautiously, because of maybe my risk management hat. And pretty quickly I realized the opportunities are there and we need to scale and we need to grow. So this is how we got into cryptocurrencies and grew there.
So with 2 decades of trading experience under your belt, what lessons would you say you've learned, apart from risk management, and how have you applied those lessons in crypto?
Okay, so what I learned, there are a lot of things I learned in TradFi, but let's say the most important things and the most interesting things for cryptos are that one, trading is not about punting and buying and selling and thinking you're long or you want to be short or something. It's really about the process. So one, it's set up a process and be diligent with your process, improve your process over time. So this is a key lesson, I think, as a trader. 2, it's about being innovative and always creating something new, because it's a question of trading is good. It's much more exciting to building some products and building the right products with the right product to market fit and something like that. So this is key, and this is, I think, where we want to go. And the other lessons are more on the fact that it's really about risk management. Returns are there because you're lucky, or because you have a good process, or because you have a good risk management. The luck doesn't stay too long. You have to have good processes, or you have to have good risk management. And I realized in cryptos, it's all about risk management. It's all about measuring or managing different risks, whether it is liquidity risk, market risk, credit risk, like we've seen recently, protocol risk, like we've seen in DeFi, business models risk, like we've seen in Luna, Terra, etc., etc. And so it's very relevant, and all those lessons were super helpful in cryptocurrencies.
Amazing. So you talk about processes. Do you mean kind of trading strategies?
That's right, yeah.
Amazing. So what kind of trading strategies have you personally found that were successful?
I don't think, yes, this is a very good question, because it reflects a little bit what process means. For example, at the beginning, and that was like 4 years ago when we started the company, it was about setting up some trading strategies, and because the opportunities are huge, those trading strategies were enough to make a living or make good money. Over time, we realized the market became more and more sophisticated, the opportunities became more and more scarce, you needed more capital to trade those opportunities, and more importantly, you needed a process to to monetize those opportunities. So what does it mean? Initially, it was 1 algo, 2 algo, 3 algos. Today, we have something like 600 algos running. To do that, you have to have a machine that works and that is constantly doing the right things, which means that you have to have we built something called the Algo Framework, which is a toolbox for traders, and that allows everyone to come and code their own algo, backtest them, run grid simulations, work on different parameters, etc. I mean, there are a lot of IP, I can't say, but there's a lot of stuff that we built that improve the processes of us as a company to generate money, rather than just finding an algo that is mean reverting and will make money, or a trend following algo that looks good because the market's going up. Or it's more about how you build the different blocks of your company so that over time those blocks become a house and people go through the house and make a business.
All right. So let's talk about the company. Let's talk about CrypPro. So what are you guys doing and what kind of problems are you solving?
Okay, so in a nutshell, CrypPro is a market maker. What it means is a lot of things. There are different market makers in the world. The way we like to think of ourselves is that we're tech heavy, capital light market maker. What we do is we're client centric, and we focus on client problems and solve solutions from our clients. And the clients can be different. They can be exchanges, they can be centralized or decentralized exchanges, they can be coin, they can be projects, they can be high net worth individuals who want to do something, they can be different stuff. So I'll take you through the different business lines. But we like to see ourselves as some company that built very good technology, and we like to see ourselves as business owners. So we're a little bit different because we're a small team. We're like 12 people, and each of us is almost a business owner. He kind of builds his baby. And we have different business lines. We have different verticals. We do a lot of retainer business, which is we get paid by exchanges to operate under certain KPIs, and everyone is happy. We trade the volume business, which means that we do a lot of volume and try to keep a little bit of money for ourselves. We do a lot of coins market making, so a lot of new coins come to us because they want to list, and we can help them on the listing side with our exchange partners, but we also can help them market making their coins right after listing. So this is the coin. We do a lot on the DeFi space. So in DeFi, there are like different businesses we do, whether it is liquidity provision or DeFi CeFi arbitrage or liquidations of DeFi portfolios or different stuff. Something we call MEV. I don't know how familiar you are with this. So we're getting into different spaces in DeFi. We're growing on the OTC side. That's something that we've wanted to do for a while. We're waiting for the FCA approval for that. So hopefully it will come soon and we'll grow on that space. I've been in derivatives all my life, so we're growing the derivative offering there as well, etc. There are some other stuff.
Yeah. So it's interesting you've been in derivatives all your life, because Globe Derivatives Exchange, that's what we are. So we are focused on derivatives. So can you tell us why derivatives and not other types of trading like spot or whatever?
Well, today we do both. We do spot and we do derivatives. We started, to be honest, on the spot side because this is the requirements from our clients or our partner exchanges. But as you know, the volumes on derivatives exploded the last few years and people needed more on the derivative side. So we obviously do as well some derivative business. It's a little bit of a difference because derivatives for me is much more about risk management. From a trading perspective, it's maybe similar, but managing risk, liquidations, balances is a little bit different. And the opportunities are also from a different nature. For me, derivatives is interesting because it's close to my heart, but it's also because it is quite innovative and smart, and you need to do something different to make a difference in this space. There are a lot of ideas we want to develop on the linear and also non-linear derivatives, and there are more and more exchanges going in this space, and we hope to make a big difference there as well. We like to say that we're solution-driven, and we come up with, I mean, the team is quite experienced. We're like only 12, but each of us has quite a lot of experience, and we are here to provide solution to clients who come up with interesting projects. And we've seen a lot of them. The innovation is mad in the whole crypto space, and we like to take our investment banking hat and find solutions and implement them and deliver them. And this is where I think we have a good expertise as a team.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking about, new projects that you're working with. Can you share any that you're excited about?
New coins, you mean?
Yeah. Not financial advice.
I don't know how much we can share.
Right. Okay.
Well, I can't give names, but I can tell you about some projects that we have on the table today. One of them is like an insurance wrapper, for example, for coins. Imagine you have a new coin and or a new stable coin, and you want to sell it as a stable coin, but you also want to sell it as stable coin plus an insurance wrapper. So it's something that does this. We have another coin that we listed recently in the NFT space, in music NFT. We have few in the pipe, hopefully that will list before year end. Hopefully market gets a bit better and we achieve on those listings as well. Yeah, that's really what's on our plate today.
Nice, exciting.
Yeah.
So you say hopefully the market gets better. What do you think about the current market conditions? Well,
for me, it's what happened the last few months is a necessary path. I mean, we needed to clean a lot of the stuff that were happening from over leverage. I think regulation is going to come and hit at some point. Those are like healthy and necessary aspects of any innovative business. And today there is so much innovation and so many new created projects, business plan, ideas, and so much funding behind all those. You need to clean the good from the bad. And the market today is a good reflection of the fact that we're going through a cleaning exercise. I don't think we're finished. I think you saw there was a hack yesterday again. Yes, I mean, there are a lot of follow-ups to the defaults that we've seen the last few months, and it's going to take a bit of time, but I think the market is very, very different from what it was a year ago, and it's a much healthier market. I mean, number of players who are coming in every day, the number of conversations we're having with extremely serious players who are interested in this space and want to know how to position themselves in with all those opportunities. And so it's mad, the amount of opportunities and how much the market developed. And for me, it's just a question of time before things come back.
So what makes CrypPro different from other leading market makers in the space?
Right. So, you're asking the wrong person, to be honest. But if you ask me, I'm going to say that we have, as a company, a leading edge infrastructure, that we found a good balance between speed and flexibility for our infrastructure. We have hundreds of algos running 24/7. They're self-healing overnight. We have the capability of connecting to a new exchange in 2 days. We have a lot of solutions that are on the platform that we're very proud of. This is the first thing. More importantly, I think we as a company, we're a small company with 12 people, but we're very client-centric. So it's all about the client his problem and how do we offer a solution. And because we're small and flexible, we're going to come up with the right solution, and we see the value of creating the right product that's going to satisfy him and that's going to have the right product to market fit. And this is what excites us the most. And with all those innovations that we're seeing in the space, there's a lot of new products to build, and there are a lot of ways to differentiate as a market maker. Now, more from a philosophical perspective, we see ourselves as business owners rather than employees of a third party or something. It's like each of us is kind of building a baby. So market making is a means to an end, and the end, in my mind, is to be able to build a platform that facilitates businesses. And who we are and what we want to be is people who are like business focused, business oriented, and who like to build businesses. And what we want to be is really this platform that helps people who want to build stuff to come to us and do that as part of a team. And we always say that none of us is perfect, but we as a team can be perfect, and we'd like to grow as a perfect team. So that's it.
Absolutely. How exciting. So, can you share any recent milestones at CrypPro at all?
Milestones, yeah. I mean, yes, there are. Okay, so the last few things we've done, I guess. On the platform side, I would say we shifted from one cloud service provider to another, which was like a decent amount of work. That's one milestone that we needed to do in Q1 this year. The second one was to reshuffle a little bit the teams from the tech team, who are now pure connectivity and infra, and the trading team, who are leveraging this toolbox I mentioned, which is the algo framework, and doing a bunch of algos. So we're very proud of that, because now it's very scalable and we can onboard as many traders as we want, and that's super cool. So we finished that. We also, from a business perspective, I think we scaled our business quite a lot with some of the exchanges, our partner exchanges, and we're proud of that. And we think we're going to scale much more in the next few weeks. We also helped some coins list during the down market, which was a little bit of a tricky exercise, but I'm comfortable they're happy about the job we offered them, and we made the best of a very difficult situation considering the market. So I think this was also a milestone when we wanted to achieve that.
Amazing. So what are your goals for the remainder of 2022?
Okay, so there are quite a few. too many
I should
for
hope
my
so.
taste. Yeah, there are quite a few. So first of all, from a financial perspective, we raised some money in January last year. We're planning to raise more money in the next few months. It's probably not going to be a 2022 event, maybe a 2023 event. We promised some of our partner exchanges a few $100 million of volume a day, which we're hoping to deliver on in the next few weeks. We have a few coins, as I said, we're working with who want to list, and we're hopefully going to see them list and help them through the process in the next few weeks. On the algo side, we're doing quite a few reshuffles of our algo logic, getting a bit smarter on the algo logic as well, and we're hoping to see that bear fruits. We promised our investors quite a high return on capital target, and we're still working to get there. So quite a few achievements to get before year end.
To finish off, do you have any tips or tricks for any newbie traders?
Tips. Okay. Well, I think I do. I mean, first of all, I would advise everyone who has any idea to get into cryptos and look at it and implement it and try it. I also advise people to realize fast if their ideas are going to work, or if they need more, or if they need more resources, more capital, more balance sheet, a better team, a better risk management. And if so, we're always looking to hire the right people. And as I said, we think that our platform is a super extra platform for all those innovative ideas who come up with something that's different. Now we're we're looking for people who have orthogonal capabilities to what we're doing. So if they want to do what we're doing already, they have to really prove that they do it better than us. But if they have ideas that we're not covering in our business models and that they want to develop, I really think that they need to think about joining large companies and make the best of their ideas, because the market is getting more and more complex. The market is getting more and more difficult to make a difference. There are more and more resources, more and more professional people in this space. And really, if you want to be surrounded by the right team. So this is an advice. The other advice is that make sure you operate within your risk limits, because the market is extremely volatile. There are surprises much more than you think, and things are probably more complicated than you think of them on a paper. So make sure you operate cautiously. That's really, at least has been our motto for a while.
Amazing, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode, and if you'd like to make a trade on Globe, be sure to check us out. Happy Globe trading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.